Milwaukee. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season, and by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up against an ace and a workhorse all wrapped into one, the all-star right-hander Yovani Gallardo. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Matt Holliday. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season, an even 300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in.
7-11.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. First pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is grounded toward Reynolds, but foul wide of the bag. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Nate Walker will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that misses. 2-1. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Overbay is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
Michael Lee will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Out into right center. Well hit. And this will split the defenders and get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there, as this ball is going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Number 5 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Don't let him go here. Don't let him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Yadier Molina would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that is into the bullpen in right center. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, giving up 1 run in the first inning is one thing, but now you add 2 more here on the home run. All of a sudden, you put your guys in a good-sized hole before they've even come to bat.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. A quick out, number 1.
Batting second, Second baseman.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third, catcher.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Adams will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward with a .284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout, and 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright will dig in here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Swing and a high chopper, but this will get foul. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. After the break, we'll see the feast or famine stylings of Mark Reynolds to start things out. It's the Cardinals 3, and there is Mark Reynolds now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Mark Reynolds.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Juan Francisco will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Grounded, foul. Now a curveball, and he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting 6. Left fielder.
Chris Davis will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And here's the former doubles champ Lyle Overbay. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Caleb Gindel will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Hit hard. Foul. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go, Brewers. Here we go.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
The 2-2 coming. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball four. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with two away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Giovanni Gallardo will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it, by running, he does stay out of the double play.
Nate Walker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Close to the bag, it's second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Holiday off a second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Number 5 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider, difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Gene Segura will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Come on, Milwaukee.
3-0 now. Scooter Gennett waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Come on, Brew Crew.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Brewers. Come on.
Fouled straight back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 20.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Mark Reynolds will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Come on, you can go out.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Brewers strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Matt Adams will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And there's ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Get front here.
And Gallardo's pitch count an even 70 after that last offering. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
John Jay will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Let's go, Brewers!
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Juan Francisco will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
first baseman, Juan Francisco.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short and reined in 1 away.
Left fielder number 18,
Chris Davis will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Come on, Blue Crew! Here we go.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this will get all the way out into the bullpen in left center. It's gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
This is exactly how you approach facing a sinker baller. When that pitch is down at the knees, it's very difficult to elevate on. But when it flattens out, it's nothing more than a flat fastball, and that's where you can do some real damage.
Lyle Overbay will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time.
Lyle Overbay.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And that ball is gone. Home run. A solo home run for Lyle Overbeck. Number 148 for his career. And the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Caleb Gindel will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Center fielder, Caleb Gindel.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 49.
Giovanni Gallardo will take his cuts now. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Grounded foul. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Adam Wainwright will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Matt Holliday will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Running here is Holliday. Fouled back. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Nate Walker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Michael Lee will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Too high, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Gene Segura will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jay, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Scooter Gennett will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is lined into left field, and Holliday will have to play it on a hop. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Jonathan Lucroy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have two strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first two times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Home now. Here we go.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a foul ball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Juan Francisco will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Brewers strand a couple. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Number 5 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Yadier Molina will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time, and he winds up losing him.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Tom Gorzolani will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Tom Gorzolani.
Matt Adams will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And there's a fastball from Gorzolani, good for strike one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
John Jay will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chris Davis will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And, oh, he got the glove up in time as this ball drills him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Randy Choate will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Lyle Overbay will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this is taken for a ball as he's quickly behind Overbay now, 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Caleb Gindel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And it's now 5-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Lance Lynn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Lance Lynn.
Caleb Gindel will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Caleb Gindel.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way. But this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Aramis Ramirez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher, Gorzolani.
Aramis Ramirez.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Gene Segura will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Get that runner in scoring position.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Francisco Rodriguez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Francisco Rodriguez. 57. Rodriguez for the
Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Matt Holliday will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the third time tonight he's got himself a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Nate Walker will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
Well, Eric, you might disagree with this, being the guy that has more career L.A. Dodger home runs than any other player. But in my book, there's no such thing as a cheap home run. He gets just enough of this one to clear the wall in right field right off the base of the foul pole down there. He'll take it, and that's the way I used to hit him.
Tyler Thornburg will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Michael Lee will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Number 5 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 6. And Pat Neshek will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Pat Neshek.
Scooter Gennett will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Oh, he tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Jonathan Lucroy will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate and show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Mark Reynolds will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Yadier Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Matt Adams will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
John Jay.
John Jay will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Johnny Peralta will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Johnny Peralta.
Now here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so Even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Juan Francisco will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Juan Francisco.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Ryan Braun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ryan Braun.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And he's got it for out number 2.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And here's the former doubles champ Lyle Overbank. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
2-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. The pitch. And he reaches out to get this one as it's grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Ryan Braun will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Matt Holliday will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fouled back. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
the batter, number 7, shortstop
Nate Walker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1-1 on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot.
Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. But the throw short hops him at first, and that means the inning will continue.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first. But you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Michael Lee will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Number 5 will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Way outside. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cards strand a couple. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Carlos Gomez will be asked to pinch hit to lead off the home half of the ninth, and trailing by a run, he'll be trying to get on base any way he can. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Good curveball, strike 2. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And with him in there trying to preserve a one-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Ricky Weeks will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's in there for strike one. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Gene Segura will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-5. Good night from Milwaukee.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.